Hey everybody, we're back on the road again, stopping at a place somewhere in Alabama, and we're wanting you to tell us where we are. My name's Ike Morgan. I'm the host of the News Briefing podcast down in Alabama, and I'm trying to talk over the traffic. We do news on the podcast over here on Facebook. We travel around, leave you hints, and try to get you to guess in the comments where we are before the end of the video. Today, you might have an advantage if you're a country music fan. You might have an advantage if you know the park system well. You might have an advantage if you know historic buildings in Alabama. Anyway, we're gonna hit the road, give you 3 clues, try to guess in the comments. We'll see y'all at the first clue. All right, we have arrived at clue number 1. I think I said State Park in the intro. If I did, then forgive me, this is actually national. You might be able to hear some water. We're actually outside of the city limits and across the county line from the town that we're traveling around and visiting today. There were a few cars in the parking lot. There are a few people out here. Now, Alabama's a beautiful state, and if anybody says otherwise, they really need to get off the interstate once in a while or get out of the house. If you've been here, then you probably already know where we're at. If you haven't, you might have a decent idea anyway. Well, we come down from the mountain, and with our second clue, we have one of the state's old-time opera houses. One in this town was built in 1889. Baseball was brand spanking new when they built this opera house. Now, I can't show you the name of it because that'll give away the town, but we'll cruise by here. They restored this one well in the early 70s, I think it was. And it is still active today. I always thought they spelled that O-P-R-Y. I don't know where I got that from. But we're gonna hop back in the truck and cruise the strip right here and talk about our third clue. Hopefully y'all are getting close. Yee-haw! All right, I had to change my hat for our third clue. As we drive through downtown and show you some of the scenes here, the third clue is that this town was home to a really famous country music concert festival from 1982 through 1997. Now that should seal the deal for 75% of Alabamians, maybe, coupled with the first 2. The festival was big enough that all the, George Jones, Willie Nelson. One year they had Travis Tritt and the achy breaky guy. And Travis Tritt and Billy Ray Cyrus played here the same time, or when they had their little running tiff going back in the early 90s. So that's a pretty big festival to get those 2 big names. But are you trying to avoid something? Oh yeah, I can see what you're trying to avoid now. There are a few giveaways here. A city should be proud of its name. The name of this city is all over the place. Drive defensively, Alabama. We'll take you all the way through the little strip here. You can tell some of these buildings have been around. Of course, the Opera House we talked about was built in 1889. They ran the railroad through here between 2 big cities, pretty big cities at the time. And this was a significant stop along the way. We'll be back after the cut, and if you don't already know, we'll let you know where we are. Now tell me y'all got this one right. We're in Fort Payne, Alabama, population of about 14,000. First clue, we were at Little River Falls, just across the county line in Cherokee County. Second clue, the Fort Payne Opera House, right down the road back here. The third clue, June Jam, was the music festival here from 1982 to 1997, of course hosted by a local band, Alabama. Now, we'll hit the road again. Hope to see you back here. Until then, my name's Ike. The podcast is called Down in Alabama. It's a daily briefing. Wherever you get your podcasts, about 5 minutes. We'll see you there or here.